What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy A1 back again at it, man. In this what's it called video, I'm gonna break down my gun wide trips offset, kind of like money play. This is in the spread offense. When you're running salary cap, this is the salary cap offense that I like to use. I'm starting to use now. I'm gonna use this probably in clubs to kind of make some switch, just make things a little bit difficult for the offense. This scheme is kind of unique in the fact that it's like a read option RPO. You have the two outside guys blocking, and again, this isn't gun wide trips offset in the spread formation. It's not called spread in salary cap. It's called like pass balance inside that inside like the playbooks. Go to like the trophies area where they have like the training points for the browse store, and you can purchase it there. It's only like 150 training points, so it's pretty easy to get. It's not that difficult. What makes this play unique is the aspect of this play. For one, the inside zone. Yes, the tight end is not really going to break away speed, but it's going to keep your opponent honest. There's two things that can happen. Your responsibilities are the read guy right here on the outside, which is the defensive end. You want to read that outside, that defensive end, and then you want to make a play on him. What I mean by that is make a play on him. If he comes crashing down, you want to make sure you get it to Y, because you have RB and X. They're going to be taking care of that P guy, which is the pitch man, and then X on that. If they happen to tackle the tight end, which I rarely see, make sure you go ahead and like run it or get rid of it or hand it off. But the handoff pretty much works most effectively in this game for what I see, just due to the fact that in the RPO right here to A, as you see with Ingram, that slant that's coming across the middle of the field, he can occupy that linebacker and that safety. So let's take a look. I mean, we're going to take 3 to 4 yards every time. I'm just going to keep running it, and then I want you guys to take a look at it. As you guys can see, yes, he is tackling our our tight end. There's nothing we can do there. Right there, we had an opportunity to keep it, but we didn't. Make sure you're making the right read. Read that defensive end. He tackled him. You got to run. It's just reading. It's like consistent. You got to have repetition of this stuff. I recommend that you rep this stuff, too, in practice mode over and over again. And have a fast quarterback. If you don't have a fast quarterback, it can get ugly for you real quick. Immediately if you see him get tackled, there's nowhere to go. So I suggest that you, yeah, see, because if you try to run it, there's nothing you can do. If they tackle him, most likely that, I think that, let's test it out. See, you gotta run it once he tackles him because it kind of it messes everything up. Excuse my language. And this gets the Cowboys defense too. The Cowboys have a pretty solid defense. Let's go now. Let it go. Right there, they didn't tackle him, so then you gotta go dish it out. You get 3 to 4 yards. I'm okay with that. 3 to 4 yards. I'm okay with that. If he doesn't tackle you, it's always a good play for the most part. He was on him that time, but he did crash down. It's really tough to read it too. Don't get me wrong. This is a difficult play to read, but it works well once you get rolling with it. Another thing that works good that I recommend for you guys is like going to practice mode and really taking a look. Like if he reads, see like what the pitch man does. He coming to attack him. If not, you can keep it. Because like if he comes down and reads and comes down in scrimmage and takes on the running back, I'm talking about like the pitch guy where R is at, that gives you an opportunity to run with the quarterback. And then if P wants to go ahead and take Y, then you can take off running because you have RB blocking the safety and you have X blocking the cornerback. Oh snap. That was all bad right there. We keep running it. That was a bad read. Be smart with your reads. Always think handoff first, though. Always think handoff first. And don't expect big breakaway plays in practice mode against a computer. That's not going to happen. Let's be smart about this. You're going to get your big plays in salary cap mode when you have, like, you're playing against what's called actual player and he's adjusting to this because he's going to make mistakes. He's going to mess up the reads as he's guarding certain people. But you're going to get 3 to 4 yards, I guaranteed, because it's a difficult play to stop. I mean, that's pretty much it for it. It's a little small scheme that you want to throw into your defense. Obviously, there are other things like inside zone in here that work pretty well too as well. There's different things you can do out of it. And what makes it dangerous is because there's a 3-man surface involved in it. Again, the 3-man surface is right here with the tight end, tackle, guard. That's called 3-man surface in football, and it's to the passing strength. So you're running the bar right there. That creates issues with the run reads for the linebackers. Again, this is practice mode. These guys are amped up a little bit more in practice mode versus in the game. And you're running your scheme in. Just be mindful of that. Again, this is a salary cap offense, not what's called a regs offense. I don't recommend running this in regs all the time. I like just running this in salary cap. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know there wasn't much productivity out of this offense as you guys are seeing like on here. I mean, the defense is in base cover 3, and they're just kind of playing based up with it. You're going to get different looks on the defensive side of the ball, so I want you guys to be mindful of that type of stuff. But overall, I just want you guys to see what it is and see the concepts of what it is, and then what I want you guys to do is test it out. If you're not comfortable with it, you're not a spread type of guy, I don't recommend it. But if you like to run the spread option, this is something that you can throw into your offense. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry not for much productivity out of this offense in this video, but it's a concept I want you guys to see. Hey, your boy A1 is